Hey everyone, welcome back to the Good Juju. Today I'm excited to have a guest. By the way, it's New York Men's Fashion Market in New York City here in July, and I'm honored to be with a person that I deeply admire, Vincent, who has had a very interesting career in the fashion industry. He was a buyer at Barney's and he was a buyer at Maxfield's, just to name a few things. And today he's here to show me a very interesting collection out of Canada, Herman by Rev Edelberg. I hope I said it correctly. And I'll hand this over to Vincent. Tell us about the collection.
I think what's interesting about the collection, I've known Rafe for many, many years. He actually had probably one of the most amazing stores in Vancouver called Richard Kidd, where he brought in all kinds of collections, everything from Rick Owens to Mastermind and everything for Vancouver. So it was a really great store. And so we met that way. Anyway, he was also
And
working.
you used to buy him at Maxfield's.
I bought he did a collection also of hand-knit cashmeres. And I used to buy his collection of cashmeres. He brought them to me. The first cashmere I saw that he brought in it must have been like 5 pounds of cashmere sweater, and it was just to the knee. It was the most amazing sweater I've ever seen. But he still does the hand-knit cashmeres. For instance, this is all cashmere. This is all
super
amazing.
soft. If you could only feel what I'm feeling, this is great.
And each one he does is individual. He can do like a range of sweaters that are similar, but again, he works with he has a group of people who hand knit all across the British Columbia, and
maybe we can show some of the details because it's so beautiful. Like maybe these
the horn
like
buttons. Yeah, definitely. But as far as all the artwork is individual, so not every sweater will have the same piece of artwork. Everything will be different. Colors are different depending on what you want. There might be trim on one and not trim on the other. So each one is
very individual.
Very individual, yes. For instance, continuing on the individuality is like he also does, for instance, like these great zip-up jackets for.
Does he do women's?
Actually, he does do women's.
See, I'm always thinking about myself.
These are made out of Canadian military combat pants, vintage ones, and each one is individual. Each one is different, and we have a whole range, and he can just make them as many as you wish to have, for instance, in the store. But
and Vincent, who's the target customer?
Well, his target customer is like he's looking for retailers right now, and I mean, he already is in stores. So for instance, in Ron Herman Japan, Union, stores like that. Mostly he's working with stores that are looking for customers are expecting something that is not that is one of a kind, that represents sort of what Rafe does as an artist. He does have a following. He's worked with he's also done collaborations with Stussy, where he did hand knit sweaters with them also, and so he's famous for his sweaters. He's famous for his one-of-a-kind pieces. He loves his.
And which ones were your most favorite styles of the buyers so far?
I think his t-shirts are fantastic. For instance, the quality of his t-shirt, the softness of the t-shirt. Yeah. And again, he has individual prints. All the dye is done by hand. Everything is done individually. So it's like, then there's also sweatshirts. For instance, this is the mushroom print.
Oh yeah,
sweatshirt.
and he does all his own design.
He does his own design. He does all this is done by Rafe himself. So.
Well, I think you get a very good idea of what the collection looks like. I'm honored to have him as our guest, and bye everyone.
Bye.
Have a good weekend.
Thank you.